This is English Grade 4 lesson. Today we are going to learn about articles. Before that, students, let us revise our previous lesson. Last time we learned about greeting. Greeting. Greeting is a word which is hello. Greeting is a word that's saying hello. So as a definition, you can say greeting is saying hello. So when we come to greeting, we can use different methods and different expression and vocabularies to say hi or hello. We can have different both formal and informal greetings. When we come to formal greeting, that with your parents, with your teachers, and also it can be the person that you don't know. You should use this formal method for as a greeting, like hello. If it is in the morning, you can say good morning, good. And if it is afternoon, you can use good afternoon. Afternoon. And it is a night or evening, you can say good evening. So this is a very formal method of saying hello or as a greeting, good evening. So, students, this is the method that you can greet a person, which is by using different expression and vocabularies, by using good afternoon, good evening, and also good morning. It's a very formal way. And also you can use other ways of greeting, asking the person, condition, and the situation too. For example, by using hello, how are you, how do you do, how things are going, and also how is everything. This is the method, also another expression or vocabulary to ask a person the condition, or sometimes it can be also the situation. So students, here is the formal methods of greeting or saying hello. And also after this, let me mention only how to use as informal method of greeting easily, hi, and also you can say what's up. This is the informal with your friends and also sometimes with your siblings. So students, after that, we just learn about also about self-introduction. So when we come to self-introduction, that presenting yourself maybe for your teachers and for new friends. For example, the beginning of the year, in the academic year in the school, you can introduce yourself for your friends by mention your name, your age, your class, and etc. So when we come to self-introduction, we can use some expressions or vocabularies like, let me introduce myself. For example, let me introduce myself. My name is Miss Nabila. I am an English teacher. This is an expression of and how to start the introduction. And also, it's a very formal and a polite way you can use I would love to introduce myself. You can say what? I would love to introduce myself. So when we come to formal introduction, you can use both of them. And also students, greeting, also introduction, you can use politely, and it's a very formal way. So students, this was previous lesson. I hope you all are understanding and enjoy the lesson. Let us start today's lesson. Today, we are going to learn about articles. Students, after this lesson, able to identify different articles with a, an, and also the. And you can use with them as a sentence. So students, let us start today's lesson. Have you ever learned about articles? And do you know or do you have any idea about articles? I hope you are, because you have been learning this starting from grade 1 even. So let us start today's lesson. So when we said articles, these are small words. Are what? Small words. Let me write today's title first. Articles. So as a definition, we can say article is a small word that we can use before noun. These are what? Small words. We can have in English 3 articles, like a, an, and the. These are 3 articles. We can use these articles always before noun. We can use them with noun. So when we say articles, don't forget one thing. It's related with what? Noun. So when we come to articles, we can have 3 of them. 3 of them. So students, after this, we can use these 3 articles in different situations. So let us start with a. So when we come to a, we can use this article always before consonant letters. So this article A, you can use them before what? Consonant letters. So when we come to consonant letters, we can have many of them. It's only we can't use 5 letters from alphabet. So we can use A always before consonant letters. For example, we can say a cat. Look, students, A is what? A consonant letter, and you can use for a book. So, students, look here. These are a words which is a start, a letter, consonant letter, which is C and B. We can have many of them. But, for example, when we come to an, this is the different. Students, look at here. So, when we come to an, always before what we said, vowel letters. So, students, I hope you all are know like about vowels. We can have how many vowels? 5 in English from alphabet. What are they? A, E, I, O, U. These are what we call them in English, vowels. So we can use an always before with what? Before vowel letters. So let us mention, for example, an owl. And also we can mention an elephant, an orange. We can mention them, a word or which is start with letter, vowel letters. Don't forget, students, A, E, I, O, U. This is an example of what, which is start with an. So let me mention also the. When we come to the as an article, we can use only with specific, what I said, specific noun. For example, here is a cat. It's not specific. We don't know which kind of cat it is. For example, we can say the white cat. I just use the because a cat is a very specific cat. But without specification, I can use only a before a cat. Even also owl. We can say the big owl. The big owl, which is a very specific. Sometimes we can use that commonly that we know it together. We know it together. For example, with your friends, with your teachers, and also with friends or your parents that you know it already. For example, you can say the book that we read yesterday. For example, let us mention the book we read when? Yesterday. So students, when we come to here, the book we read yesterday. When we say it here, look students, yesterday. Who? We. Read what? This book. So this is a specific book that your friends, maybe your teachers, that you know together. So we can use the book we read yesterday. The book we read yesterday. And also we can say the white cat. And also we can mention another example. For example, the red carpet. The red carpet. This is an example of also with the article the. So this is the different a and the as article. I hope you all are a little bit understand the difference between them. I'll give you more practice and we are going to practice more and stay with me again. So here is a students, a article and also article, the also article. So when we come to a, always before consonant letters. And also, when we come to an, always before vowel letters. And also, look here, and all. And all. And also, when we come to the, with a very specific thing that you know it already. And also, with specification where this maybe color, maybe size, whatever it is. But before we start our practice or exercise, let me mention one thing. When we come to English, this is the language we don't have like common rule for every day. So, for example, some words which is start consonant, what I said, which is start consonant, but we can use an. For example, look this word, students. Hour. So when we come to this word, we are not reading this word hour. We are not saying student. What we call it? Hour. H is a silent word. What I said? A silent word. So when we come to hour, we are not saying the or a. We are saying what? An hour. And also honesty. So when you say, for example, honest, when we say honest, we are not reading what? H. H is what? A silent. So like that, we say what? An hour. An hour. Students, H is a silent. That's why we just start reading with what? O. O is a vowel word or letter from alphabet. So this is a very specific condition that's when we come to language, we don't have any common rule always. So students, let me give you one exercise and let us practice more together. Don't forget to write your notes and to stay with me. I hope you all are here. Activity 1. Put the correct article on the blank space. I saw blank elephant at the zoo. Question number 2. We bought blank book from the store. From the store. Question number 3. He found blank egg in the nest. Or they walked to blank park near their house. 5. Sarah has blank idea for the project. Students, let me give you 2 minutes for practice and to try your activity 1. I will give you correction and I will be here. Hello students, I hope you all have finished your activity and let me give you correction and let us practice together. So let me read the first question. I saw blank elephant at the zoo. I saw blank elephant at the zoo. So the only thing that you should know is, and start with the first letter or the beginning letter of the word. So when we come to this word, this is E. It is what? The vowel. What is it? Vowel. So this is the part of vowel like A, E, I, O, U. So when we come to this, we are using what? An. Before the letter. So here is an. So let me read it. I saw an elephant at the zoo. I saw an elephant at the zoo. Look, students. Question number 2. I hope you all are correct. So we bought blank book from the store. We bought blank book from the store. When we come to here, this is book, not specific. We don't know which kind of book it is. So easily we can use not specific and also which is start with consonant letter. So easily we can use A. So we bought a book. We bought a book from a store. We bought a book from store. Easy. And question number 3. He found blank egg in the nest. He found the nest. He found blank egg in the nest. So when we come to here, look students, here is egg. Start with vowel letter E. So easily we can add what? An. He found an egg in the nest. He found an egg in the nest. Let us start question number 4. They walked to park near their home. They walked to park near their home. So when we come to here, this is a park which is starts with consonant letter P. But look here, near their home, house. So when we come to near their house, that they know it already and it's very specific. park. So we are going to use what? The. So let us start. They walked through the park near their house. They walked through the park near their house. This is a specific park near to where? Their house. Question number 5. Sarah has idea for the project. Sarah has blank idea for the project. Look, students, this is idea which is start I. That is a vowel letter. A vowel letter. So we are going to use what? An. Sarah has an idea for the project. Sarah has an idea for the project. This is activity 1. Students, let me read once and let me give you another activity 2. So question number 1. I saw an elephant at the zoo. I saw an elephant at the zoo. We bought a book from store. We bought a book from store. Question number 3. He found an egg in the nest. He found an egg in the nest. 4. They walked to the park near their house. Sarah has an idea for the project. Bravo, students. Let me give you activity 2. Stay with me again. Activity 2. Fill the blank with a, an, or the. Question number 1. She has blank umbrella. Question number 2. He wants to buy blank car. Question number 3. We went to blank park yesterday. 4. I saw blank owl at night. 5. Please close blank door. So students, these are activity 2 questions, 5 questions. Let me give you 2 minutes to practice and to finish your activity 2. I'll come back again. Okay, students, I hope you all have finished activity 2 and you all are understand basic knowledge from articles. Let me give you correction. So, question number 1, she has blank umbrella. She has blank umbrella. Easily when we come to here, this is U part of vowel sound is A, E, I, O, U. So, easily we can use an. She has an umbrella. She has an umbrella. She has an umbrella. Question number 2. He wants to buy car. He wants to buy a car. This is a C consonant letter. Consonant letter. There is no specific car. We don't know which car it is. So easily we are going to use A. He wants to buy a car. He wants to buy a car. Look here. We went to park yesterday. We went to park yesterday. We don't know which kind of park it is, but here is we, that the person they know it already together. They went to where? The park. So we can use the. We went to the park yesterday. Question number 4. I saw owl at night. I saw blank owl at night. Here is owl, which is started with O, which is started with also vowel letters. So like I'm going to use what? An. I saw an owl at night. I saw an owl at night. And here is question number 5. Please close what? Door. Please close blank door. Here is the door. Please close the door. Here is the word which is door. Please close the door. Please close the door. This is instruction and command. So we can use different, and we just mention all of them on A, also the 3 articles. So question number 1, let me read once and let me summarize today's lesson. So she has an umbrella. She has an umbrella. He wants to buy a car. He wants to buy a car. Question number 3. We went to the park yesterday. We went to the park yesterday. Here is question number 4. I saw an owl at night. I saw an owl at night. 5. Please close the door. Please close the door. Students, this is today's lesson. Let me summarize what we learned today. Today, we will learn about articles. How many articles do we know? Bravo, student. 3. What are they? A, an, and the. 3 of them we can use with different situation. When we come to A, we can use only the word which is start with consonant letters, but not specific. When we come to an, easily we can use before the letter which is start with vowel sounds. Vowel sounds. You know vowel sounds, A, E, I, O, U. These are vowel sounds. And also the next we will learn about also the. There we can use the very specific nouns. Specific nouns that specific with color, specific with size and whatever it is. And also that we know it already. That we know it already. So this is today's lesson. I hope you all are enjoyed and practice with me the lesson. So students, don't forget special condition even when we come to, like I just mentioned, like our, which is a start, H is a silent, so we are going to use with what? An, our. This is the specific condition with article lesson. So, but you can use all of them with different situation and sentences. This is today's lesson. Let me give you homework and let us close today's lesson. Fill the blank with A, an, and also the. Question number 1. Black dog is a very friendly. Question number 2. He is blank based player in the team. Three, I have blank a cat. Question number 4. My brother has blank old bicycle. Question number 5. There is blank ant on the table. So, students, this is your homework. I hope you are going to do perfectly, and this is easy for you. We will see the next time and the next lesson. We will see the next time. Goodbye, students.